This program is brought to you by the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. This is NDDC Today.
Good evening and welcome to the program. Hope you are keeping safe and staying healthy. Talking about staying healthy, we all know the cliche that says all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And for sure, the NDDC also knows this. To demonstrate its belief in this dictum, the Commission recently organized a sporting competition to engage its staff across the region. You might wonder what the event is all about. Find out in today's episode of NDDC Today. Also, one of the universities in the region is set to get a brand new student hostel courtesy NDDC. You may want to know which university is this. All these and more in today's package. Welcome to the program. I am Tukumbo Uyorinde. Since its first prototype students' hostel was commissioned at the Imo State University, Owerri in 2013, the NDDC has consolidated its efforts to assist universities across the region to ease the pressure they face in accommodating their students. Now, one such institution that is set to benefit from the NDDC's gesture is the University of Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, where the Commission is constructing a 1,000-bed model hostel. The NDDC Interim Administrator Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Effiong Akwa, was in Uyo recently on an inspection tour of the facility, where he assured the Commission's desire to complete the project speedily. The Interim Administrator of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Mr. Effiong Akwa, has assured that the 1,000-bed space hostel at the permanent site of University of Uyo, UNUYO, will be completed and commissioned in the next 2 weeks. Akwa spoke during a courtesy visit to the Vice-Chancellor of UNUYO, Professor Nyakudo Ndayo, at the university campus in Uyo recently. He stated that the NDDC's commitment to the completion of the Students' Hostel project is as a result of a directive from President Muhammadu Buhari through the Minister for Niger Delta Affairs, Senator Godswill Akpabio, to ensure the completion of projects in the Niger Delta region, especially those that touch the lives of the people of the region.
When this hostel is completed in the next 2 weeks, it's going to be a model hostel in the country that is supported by 2 giant standby generating sets with the cellular lights surrounding it, with the perimeter fencing secured with barbed wire. We are going to make sure for students leisure hours. We have made provision for 2 long tennis, one for the female students and the other one for the male students, and it's going to be supported by Wi-Fi service.
He said that the University of Uyo plays a critical role in the economy and lives of the people of Akwa Ibom State and the South-South region as a whole. The NDDC boss observed that in the era of the COVID-19 pandemic, it is necessary to assist universities to properly and comfortably accommodate their students in order to ensure sufficient provision for social distancing in their hostels.
This will help the university, this will help Nigeria, this will help the economy to fight the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, because students as of now run the risk of throwing themselves everywhere in the society. Some of them run innocently into wrong hands in the society and they could not face their studies.
Receiving the visitors from the NDDC, Professor Ndayo noted that the need for the new students' hostel has taken on urgency due to the prevailing need to provide the university's undergraduates with a conducive learning and living environment in the face of the COVID-19 pandemic. According to him, there is a need to pull out students from the surrounding villages where they currently reside and host them in a conducive environment fit for learning. He commended the interim administrator for reviewing NDDC's policy regarding the Foreign Postgraduate Scholarship Program, stating that the previous system, where the Commission sponsored students on foreign scholarships for postgraduate studies, was not sustainable, adding that it was better to train the students in universities in the Niger Delta region.
Because by the time we send people outside the country to go and study engineering, study medicine and all that, we don't want to think about anything, even not just capital flights. We can replicate something to most universities in Nigeria. For example, we can say University of Uyo, take up engineering, let's go to engineering. Those who want to study engineering in Nigeria, go to the University of Uyo. Can pick up faculty in that university to go to it. And that will help us in any way you want to think of. In the sense that instead of spending money to send people outside, they are here.
The NDDC boss and his host later went on an inspection tour of the facility. Speaking after the inspection tour, the NDDC boss assured that the Commission will assist universities in the region to ensure that their students undertake their studies in comfort. He said that the project had reached 95% completion, leaving only external works and landscaping.
The confidence we have is that this project is going to be completed in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Specifically in the month of August, we are going to hand this over to the University of Uyo. It is a project that has 1,000 bed space for students.
The Vice Chancellor of UNIUYO, Professor Nyakudo Ndiayo, thanked the NDDC for assisting the university to ease the pressure of accommodation by building a modern hostel for the students.
I want to use this opportunity to thank him, thank the Minister for National the Niger Delta Commission, the President for doing wonderful work. I am too sure, very sure, looking at the facilities on ground, what will be brought in here, there's no doubt that the fact that we will produce many first class and 2-1. Because when you have comfort in the hostel, sleep with your 2 eyes closed, have way to exercise and all that, you'll be a total student.
A representative of the contractors handling the project gave assurances that the project will be delivered on schedule.
From what the administrator said, we may discover that if you come here by next week, you see more things that we have achieved. And I'm sure within that breaking time, the 3 weeks time limit they have given to us, I'm sure we'll be able to finish the project.
The University of Uyo, the latest beneficiaries of the NDDC model hostel. And there's no doubt that plans are in the pipeline to ensure that more tertiary institutions across the region benefit from this gesture. Now, still in Akwa Ibom, several communities in the state have continued to benefit from NDDC's infrastructural development projects. And our reporter visited some of these benefiting communities recently and came back with this progress report.
Akwa Ibom sits on top of the list of states with the highest oil production in Nigeria, with a total of 504,000 barrels of crude oil daily, representing 31.4% of the country's total output. And for sure, it has been enjoying the benefits of such a status from the Niger Delta Development Commission, which is saddled with the responsibility of assisting state governments in its mandate areas to provide life-changing infrastructure and programs. To this extent, NDDC is currently constructing an all-encompassing prototype community civic center for the people of Amamong community in Okobo local government area of Akwa Ibom State. This is another initiative of the NDDC in its quest to bring world-class civic and recreational centers closer to rural communities in the region. The all-in-one community complex comes with a perimeter fence and landscaping of the environment. Work on the building is progressing according to specifications approved by the NDDC with the support of the host community, as the contractor has promised to finish the construction of the entire building complex in a couple of weeks.
I believe God that we are going to finish it in no distant time. Probably in the next 1 month we should be commissioning the project.
And there is a feeling of excitement by the community as they express their optimism that the facility will attract people from far and wide to their town to learn different skills under the Skills Acquisition Program at the center.
We are so excited. We are happy for what the federal government of Nigeria has done to us. We are happy with the Nile Delta. We are happy with the management of NDDC. Indeed, we are very happy. We are excited, everybody.
Another member of the community, David Efyong, believes that the Civic Center, when completed, will help in the upliftment of the people of Amamong and thanked the NDDC for remembering them with such a facility.
We want to say thank you, a very big thank you to NDDC, especially Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, and also thank the management of the Niger Delta Development Commission for remembering us, because for a very long time this community has been forgotten. So we want to thank them for bringing in this project to Amamong community.
Still in Amamong, the NDDC is constructing an access road that leads to Okobo General Hospital and the farm areas in Okobo local government area. Work carried out on the project include site clearing, earthworks, concrete drains, stone base, and 1 number of culverts. The 1.22 kilometer long road, which is 7.3 meters wide, is complemented with a double drainage system to allow for easy flow of water from the road. Although the project is about 65% complete, it is already serving as access road to several communities in Amamong community. Before now, the road was impassable as it was littered with potholes with only motorcyclists able to use it. The NDDC intervened on the road as a result of flooding that normally occurs in the area, especially during the rainy season.
They find it difficult to move. Neither people moving with legs. You have to be jumping here and there before you'll be able to pass. Then even when there's heavy downpour, sir, this place is no go area.
If the rain fall now, people can walk. Or before, when the rain fall, people cannot walk. But now, I like what God done for us.
Clearly, indigents of this community are beside themselves with the construction and are eagerly waiting for the work to be completed. This, they say, will give them a sense of belonging by having a comfortable and befitting road to drive on to their various destinations.
Yeah, I can walk it now freely to hospital. You get what you need without disturbing. You can't spoil your car.
The construction of the Okobo General Hospital Road will equally serve as good access through which agricultural produce will be transported with ease from the farm areas into the Amamong community and beyond.
He has made them to really enjoy the privilege of having a good road, moving their things from the farm down to the community, making them having easy access to access the specialist hospital given to them here. Because the hospital has been there. The initial time that we enter, we saw the hospital as a kind of a ghost town. But now, getting to the hospital now, you see that something new is happening. People are trooping in for treatment. Some people are coming for checkup. The doctors are coming in. So we are able to really have a very good impact due to this road.
Another intervention of the Niger Delta Development Commission in Akwa Ibom State is the construction of this road that cuts across 2 local government areas. The road construction, which is from Eket to Jamestown and Oruko communities, spans through Esit Eket and Urwe Ofong Oruko local government areas. This road was unmotorable in the past and begged for attention from governments and other intervention agencies.
It was bad. It was rough before you leave this place and get to the other village, the neighboring village in Eket, Tebi, and the rest of the villages there. You know that you pass through the terrible situation.
The ongoing project is 3.3 kilometers long and 8 meters wide, with double-sided drains which run parallel to the road. This helps to take floodwater off the road. The project, which is now 95% complete, is already in use. A road user advised the NDDC to give adequate supervision to the project to ensure that the job is completed according to the Commission's specifications and standards.
The company, or maybe the company or the contractor, the NDDC should let them know and to be supervised and know the type of work that they are doing so that it may not cause damage, and the work should be done in a good way so that it can last, not the road that making only 5 years starting to develop problem that nobody can pass through again. Should do the work by that name NDDC. With this money, they should put money to do a good job.
The road, which cuts across many important communities, is allowing inter-community movement within the state.
Is 3 communities before Eket junction. You pass Edok community and you reach Urungwe community. After Urungwe, you reach Urungwe community before you reach Eket. That is Etebi.
Eket is the second largest city in Akwa Ibom State, and its people are known for their enterprising spirit and are very sociable and accommodating. There is abundant deposit of crude oil and other resources such as timber and palm produce in Eket. This area is also known for its seafood production, farm crops ranging from yam, cassava, cocoa yam, plantain to maize and vegetables. The Eket people are traditionally fishermen, hunters, farmers and weavers. Some communities in Eket are also beneficiaries of NDDC's road projects. Take for instance the Abisa Beach Road, Friday Tom Iyang Street off Afaha Atai Road in Ikoti Biok, Eket Street, Okwa Estate off Oron Road, Akrudum Street. The project, which is about 64% complete, is about 1.2 kilometers long with double-sided drains. Construction of this road has brought great relief to residents as the area was before now waterlogged, which made movement around the neighborhood a Herculean task.
The natives around here, they will testify to what we have done, because you can see now they are moving clean, their vehicles can pass freely, and their goods and services are being transported, because it's the one that is supporting. The beauty of this road is supporting the village behind and their farmland, and now that when the people they take to the main urban, it is through this road. So it's of very great economic importance to the rural people.
Because I traveled 2 weeks ago, when I come and see this road, I say, they made this road for me and for this community. Very, very fantastic. I say glory be to government.
Some communities in Akwa Ibom State there expressing their delight for NDDC's contribution to the development of their domain. And this expression of gratitude resonates in other communities across the region where the NDDC's infrastructural development is taking place. We shall be here every week to bring you more stories of the Commission's activities across the region. Moving on, for 5 days, July 19th to the 23rd, the NDDC family was in sporting frenzy as the management organized a football tournament named the NDDC MD CEO Cup Competition for the Commission's staff to take time out from their busy schedule to complete among themselves. The tournament, which kicked off in Akwa Ibom State, culminated in a grand finale in Port Harcourt. Various departments of the Commission across the 9 NDDC states slugged it out for who would emerge champion. Our correspondent was at the 5-day event and filed in this report.
Sports provide ways by which people escape the stress of daily lives and promotes social cohesion among various people in the society. It is in light of this that the Niger Delta Development Commission recently organized a 5-day football tournament for staff of the Commission across the 9 mandate states of the region. The opening ceremony of the competition took place at the West Itam Playing Ground, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. The event, which is the NDDC MD and CEO Cup competition, witnessed a large turnout of staff of the Commission in spite of the heavy downpour.
And from what I'm seeing, he wants to play to the commentator. I'm sure we can have the match right about now.
Speaking before the kickoff to signal the commencement of the competition, the NDDC Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Effiong Akwa, stressed the importance of sports in creating unity and bringing people together for the achievement of set goals. He said the football tournament provides an opportunity for the Commission staff to come out in unity to compete among themselves.
Sporting activities can do so many things. Sporting activities can unite. Sporting activities can bring together. It is, if you notice very well, it is only when we play football match that we see Nigeria will be one. When we talk about Olahi is a striker, everybody will say that is my brother. If Edmondson in those days was a striker, they will say he is my brother. And so it is very important to bring all of us out.
Also speaking at the occasion, the chairman of NDDC Staff Union, Comrade Anthony Bendo, said the competition was specially planned to ensure that it turns out a success bigger and better than previous competitions. The union chairman commended the interim administrator for his love for sports and physical well-being of NDDC staff. He said the objective of the tournament was to create some level of physical training for staff of the Commission, encourage healthy competition across the confines of their workplace, and promote unity and peaceful coexistence among them. The preliminary stages of the competition saw 16 teams comprising of 8 teams for males and 8 female teams slug it out, after which 2 teams emerged for the finals, which took place in Port Harcourt on July the 23rd. The grand finale, which took place at the Sharks Stadium, Port Harcourt, was as exciting as the opening ceremony. The Team Aqua Cross emerged victorious in the male category after defeating the Senator Godswill Akpabio team on penalties. The CEPP team won the female category by beating the team FACH by a lone goal in a keenly contested game. Trophies were presented to the various teams by the interim administrator Effiong Akwa, who applauded the sportsmanship displayed by the players. He thanked the local organizing committee of the tournament for a job well done. Members of staff of the Commission expressed their delight at the success of the tournament and noted that it afforded them the opportunity to show oneness and comradeship among themselves.
This tournament bring unity among the staffs. This tournament bring togetherness among the staff. This tournament bring love among the staffs. It is a period being set aside for staff to come together to make themselves physically and mentally fit.
All the Niger Delta states are well represented here. And when you're organizing a competition like this, it brings in people, the mind of people and everything together. So it is a welcome development.
And at the end of the day, you know that we believe that we are it's going to usher in the much needed cohesion, the much needed unity, the much needed integration of staff, of everybody. And at the end of the day, by the time we are done and go back to work, I'm sure we can function better.
Congratulations to the winning department for emerging champions of the football tournament, and a big thumbs up for the management of the NDDC for promoting the spirit of camaraderie among staff of the Commission. It is our hope that this new zeal will translate into greater performance in the development efforts of the Niger Delta region. It is on this note we draw the curtain on today's program. Until next week, it's good night.